It's time for a November diecast model update brought to you by Supercars Talk. Now this month we've got a lot of diecast announcements to get through, but kicking it off, I just want to remind everyone that this weekend is the Diecast Model Expo down in Melbourne. Tickets, you can still get tickets, they are pretty cheap. I will be there probably just on the Saturday looking around, so if you are there, come and say hi. I will be there, and I'd love to have a chat with fellow enthusiasts on the subject. But kicking it off is the final model announced for the Diecast Expo, one of the special models that will be available there. It is the 2015 Bathurst Tickford Falcon FGX wildcard of Simona Di Silvestro and Renee Gracie in that Harvey Norman livery. Yeah, I think this one will be one I will be trying to add to my collection. There's a couple I've got my eyes on, but this one will definitely be target one for me. Add it to a couple of the other Bathurst wildcards, which there's another one coming up that I want to get my hands on. But first off, in other announcements, we've got Bianti have announced their Bathurst special models. Of course, the 2023 Bathurst winner of Shane Van Gisbergen and Richie Stanaway. That's available in both 143 and 118th for $299 for the 118th and $99 for the 143rd. They're on pre-order now. They've also announced that they will be doing the sister cars of Feeney and Whincup and Lowndes and Goddard in both sizes there too. Plus, they will also be making the Feeney and Whincup Sandown winning model. That's in both sizes. And then the other team that Bianti looks after is Brad Jones Racing. They've announced that they will be doing all four of the Bathurst cars, as well as they'd already announced the season cars, but you will be able to get the Bathurst cars as well. The highlight of that one obviously being the Jack Smith and Jackson Evans, because they run that special fan photo montage livery. Now for Authentic Collectibles, who have gone on a Gen 3 model list rampage. There is a lot of them. All of these are available in both scales. Kicking it off with the Mustangs, we have got the Anton De Pasquale, Tony D'Alberto, Bathurst third place car. Then we've got the sister car of the Davison brothers from Bathurst, and the wild card of Di Silvestro and Kai Allen in that special yellow shell livery. That's another one that I think I'll be adding to my collection. Then for Grove Racing, we've got the Payne and Estre Sandown Retro livery and the Tanda and Reynolds Sandown Retro livery from those. For Walkinshaw and Andretti United, Percat the season livery and Mostert just the season livery there. Then Tickford Racing, Courtney the season livery car. Tom Randall, this one's based off his first pole position from the Bend. Then there will be a Fraser and Everingham Bathurst Tradie beer livery. Todd Hazelwood, you get the season car, and then Jake Kostecki and Aaron Love, the Petronas Bathurst wildcard livery there for those guys. You will notice that with Tickford, I did not mention no Cam Waters Monster liveries there because of the licensing issues there with Monster Energy, so we won't be seeing any Cam Waters cars from this year, which is actually very disappointing. I do wonder if maybe if they produce kind of a black liveried car, and then maybe we could do our own Code 3 versions of it. I wonder if that's a possibility there, Authentics. And then from the Camaro side of the ledger, the Kostecki and Russell Bathurst pole winning car, Brown and Jack Perkins, their Bathurst car. Then you can also get the black launch livery Camaro, that special one with the big Chev logo down the side and the Foxtel logos on the car there. Team 18, we've got the Winterbottom Perth 600 starts livery. Not sure why they didn't go with the winner there at Darwin, but I've also got a couple of others where I do wonder if they've got some more coming along with the Aboriginal liveries coming up as well. The Scott Pye will just be the normal championship Hino livery. Tim Slade, Newcastle 400 race starts livery. Golding will be the normal championship livery. And then at Matt Stone Racing, Jack LeBrock and Cam Hill will both just be season liveries. As I said, I think going off that, there's probably a few coming that will be Darwin specific liveries with Winterbottom and Jack LeBrock winning, but nothing announced as of yet. Now, as for cars in stock this month, there hasn't been a lot coming out. The main one from Authentics is the 2022 Grove Bathurst cars. Both of these are available in 1/18th and 1/43 scale, $275 for the 1/18th and $99 for the 1/43rd. This is the one where they had the more prominent Aussie flag logo on the car, just for the Bathurst race last year. Not my favourite livery, but yeah, not a bad one. And Classic Collectibles, I've got one coming in the mail very shortly that I will crack open and review, as well as possibly one down here that, yeah, you'll see the video on that shortly. I did record it at the same time that I did the Cam Waters Monster one. But with the magic of YouTube, they don't all have to be released on the same day. And finally, Viewers Collection, an update on Michael Ball's collection. You might remember this from a few episodes ago. He has got a mighty, massive collection. He's added to it recently with this, the Perkins Parsons NZVK, as you can see in the photos, and he's also added in the 1993 Winfield, Scaife and Richards VP Commodore that ran second there to Larry Perkins that day. He's also been making some nice little mini posters and adverts and Bathurst program ones to go with the cars. They actually look really cool with the cars. Yeah, I'm blown away by this collection, and he's planning, he's going to have to do a bit of a shuffle around the cabinets because of those three 1981 Bathurst Commodores that were announced last month. He's planning on getting all three of those, so he's having to make some more room in his cabinetry there, but that'd be a nice problem to have with a collection like that. But yeah, down in the comments, which models out of all of those ones that have been announced this month are you guys looking at getting? I think, as I said, I'm going to try and get the Di Silvestro and Gracie wildcard livery from the Model Expo. There's a couple others, but that's the main one I'll be after. And yeah, I think I might add the Di Silvestro wildcard from this year to the collection, and there's a couple of others that, yeah, let's see if I pre-order them or not. But yeah, there's quite a few. I'd like to get a few Gen 3 cars for the collection from this first year. But yeah, let me know what you're after, and if you are at the Model Expo on the weekend, come and say hi. But until next time, I'm still Dave, and I'll catch you later.